What is up, everybody? Welcome back, or welcome if you haven't seen any of my videos before. I'm going to be showing off my theater playbills. So, for my birthday, I got this book to put my playbills in, because I've been trying to go see more shows, and I got a decent amount of playbills. So these aren't all from official Broadway shows, but they're just from shows that I've seen. Some are from Broadway, but it's just a collection of all the shows I've seen. Well, not all. There are some that I'm missing. These are ones I could find. And it's starting with my first official show. So I guess I'll just show them off for you. So first I got Hamilton. The first ever official production I saw the tour in Buffalo. That was when, like, I was obsessed with Hamilton, and I loved it. Great show. Like, Hamilton is so good live. Next is probably the worst show I've seen live. Tick, Tick, Boom at the Erie Playhouse. Now, I love Tick, Tick, Boom, the movie with Andrew Garfield. So, and I was like, okay, they're doing it at the Erie Playhouse, so I have to see it. Like, this is a great show. And, their version of it was terrible. I mean, they had everything going for them except the casting. Like, these people could not sing. They, like, made it dirty. I don't know. Like, they made it wildly inappropriate. So, yeah. That was probably the worst show I've seen live. Let's get to the best show I've seen live. We got my first time seeing Wicked. Yeah. There we go. My first time seeing Wicked at the Gershwin Theater in 2022. Yeah, it was amazing. My first time ever hearing Wicked, seeing Wicked. My first ever experience with Wicked, and it was amazing. That's literally, like, the best show you can see live. Like, the sets are so cool. Like, the vocals, oh my gosh. I feel like that's something that everyone needs to experience. My first time seeing Wicked, I had, I think Talia Suskire, I think that's how you say her name, as Elphaba, and Brittany Johnson as Glinda. Yeah. Brittany Johnson is, like, one of my favorite Glindas that I've, like, seen videos of and stuff. Next, we got Little Shop of Horrors. This is an off-Broadway show, but it was still in New York City. I love Little Shop of Horrors. I love the movie. The Broadway one was so good. I think the Broadway is better than the movie, too, off-Broadway. I think the off-Broadway is, like, even better than the movie. Like, I love it so much. Seymour's, like, a dream role for me. I loved it. And the puppet is awesome. That was 2022. Now we'll get to the ones I saw this year. At Erie Playhouse, the SpongeBob musical. It was okay. It was decent production. I went with a friend. Yeah, it was a decent production of the show. Like, nothing bad about it. It was cheap tickets. And yeah, it was pretty good. Lacking on some of the effects, though. But it was good. Okay, this one is really cool. I got to see The Wiz pre-Broadway workshop tour. I think it's a workshop tour, but the pre-Broadway tour of it, I saw it in Cleveland, Ohio. And I do have some thoughts about this. Well, I thought it was a pretty good show. The vocals are amazing. Like, the singers in this are unbelievable. They can, like, sing, and, like, the dancing was great, but it's so different from the movie. I love the Wiz movie. Michael Jackson is amazing as the Scarecrow. Just had to put that out there. But, I love the movie. But one thing I loved about the movie was how dark it was. I like the darkness of The Wiz. You see The Wizard of Oz. It's a family movie, kids movie. It's lighthearted and everything. You see The Wiz movie and you get scared. It scares you. The Wiz movie scares you. Maybe not everyone, but it's supposed to be scary. It's supposed to be dark. I went into this, I was like, I'm ready to get scared by this performance. Like, or not by the performance. I was expecting to get, like, scared like the movie. Like, it scares you. It's creepy. It's dark. And it was nothing like that. It was basically like The Wizard of Oz with the songs from The Wiz, but the vocals were amazing. I think it'll do good on Broadway. I definitely think they have room for improvement with the effects and stuff. But, yeah. It was a decent show. I'm glad I got to see it. Okay. Here we go. One of the best theater moments. It wasn't like one of the best shows I've seen, but it was, I just had to. I got The Great Gatsby at the Paper Mill Playhouse, starring Jeremy Jordan and Eva Noblezada, and I have their autographs. Eva Noblezada's up here. Jeremy Jordan. If you guys know this channel, you'll know that I love Jeremy Jordan. He's like my favorite actor of all time. I love his performances. I love Jeremy Jordan's work so much. And yeah, the tickets for this were like $50, and it was only a month run. You can't see it now. They only ran for a month at the Paper Mill Playhouse, and luckily enough, it was when we went to New York. It was running, so we snatched tickets for it. Jeremy Jordan killed Jay Gatsby. Oh my gosh, he did that. Well, he didn't kill Jay Gatsby. Someone else did. Spoilers. But I actually haven't seen the Gatsby movie, by the way. I should watch it. But he did so good at Jay Gatsby. His songs were so good. Jeremy Jordan. Oh my gosh. He delivered this role. So worth the ticket. And I love seeing him live. So yeah, I just want to show it off again with the signatures. I got to see him at the stage door. Oh yeah. Next, I've shown this playbill before. Wicked. I saw it for the second time in New York City when we went last time. And it was a 20th anniversary production. Sadly, the witches were understudies. I mean, they did great, but I wanted to see the 20th anniversary cast. Alyssa Joy Fox, Mackenzie Kurtz. I wanted to see them as the witches. Sadly, they were out on Sunday. I think, actually, hold on. Let me pull this out, because you can slide out the top. Because they were understudies in the roles. Okay. I have a slip for the understudies. Elphaba was played by Mary-Kate Morrissey, and Glinda was played by Ali Trim. They were great. I remember them being, like, really good in the role. So, yeah. They did great in the show, and also seeing Wicked. Seeing Wicked the first time was good, but seeing it the second time after, like, listening to the music for, like, I've listened to the music so many times, like, just hearing it, like, knowing it, it just gave me goosebumps the whole time. Defying Gravity is, like, worth the ticket alone. Next, the Neil Diamond musical, A Beautiful Noise. It's a beautiful noise, yes. The Broadway Theater. These tickets were kind of cheap, but, if you guys don't know, I love Neil Diamond. He's in my top probably 3 like singers of all time. I have so many of his records. I love Neil Diamond. His songs are so good, and I had to get this because my dad and I love Neil Diamond, and this show was so good. Oh my god. This is probably my second favorite musical that I've seen live. It was so freaking good. It was kind of like, it was the story of Neil Diamond, told by old Neil Diamond, but I got to see Nick Fradiani as young Neil then. He did amazing. He was just like Neil. He sounded exactly like Neil. He acted just like Neil. He was perfect in the role. And then there were scenes that were kind of like a concert, and it was kind of like you're seeing a Neil Diamond concert. Okay, like from Hello Again in Act 1 to the end of Brother Loves, like, oh my gosh. Like, the even Intermission. Hello Again, great song, story. But then Sweet Caroline, when he starts coming up and everyone's singing Sweet Caroline, every audience is singing Sweet Caroline. So good. That's like the Defying Gravity for old music, or like older music. Oh my gosh. And then after Intermission, they started playing like music, and then it was like Brother Love's Traveling Salvation Show was an actual Neil Diamond concert. I love this show so much. And they're touring soon, so hopefully I can see it again. You see how enthusiastic I got? That's how much I love it. And even if you don't like Neil Diamond, I recommend it. So, I have 2 more playbills in here. This is the last, like, professional production I saw. The Lion King. I'm not really a fan of Lion King. I mean, it's okay, but I'm not really a fan of Lion King. My mom really wanted to see it because she loves The Lion King. And it was okay. I've seen better stage productions, like at Disney World, the Festival of the Lion King. That's really good. It was an okay show. Tickets are expensive, but I just thought it was okay. I mean, I enjoyed it. They had some cool effects in there, but that was pretty middle tier to me. Lastly, I saw Chicago. It was a high school production at McDowell High School, which is kind of near my house. That was my first time seeing Chicago, and I loved it. I didn't think I would since I'd never seen the movie, or anything, and I didn't really know much about it. And I was like, I've seen like small clips. I knew the Cell Block Tango. I like the Cell Block Tango, but I've seen like I've seen pictures of it, small clips or whatever, and I was like, I don't know if I like this, but I actually really loved it. I watched the movie afterwards, and I loved the movie. So yeah, Chicago. Everyone in the production did good. The girl who played Velma Kelly in this did so good. Yeah, I loved seeing Chicago. But yeah, that was all that I have in here. There were some shows I've seen, not professional, but like high school productions I've seen that aren't in here. But yeah, that's what I have in here. Next year, I'm definitely going to be seeing more shows. We're actually already planning a trip back to New York. And we actually got tickets for 2 more shows. We'll talk about that a little more some other time. I'm going to be seeing a lot more shows next year, so hopefully at the end of next year I can do another one of these, and this will be a lot more full. But thank you guys for watching. I will see you next time. Peace out.